Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna share with you how to prepare a trading plan in EURUSD in a real-time example. So just stay with me up to the end of the video for all the content. It will be amazing. And secondly, we are going to break this down from a multi-time frame perspective before initiating our trading plan. So let's begin with the weekly chart. As you can see on the weekly chart on the left side of the structure, previously this proved that it was a very strong support area, and after the price tested this area again, we can see that we have buyers that are well positioned close to 1.05 near this zone here. When the price came down from the top, from the structure that we have right now, it came down and reacted, and it is close to the top of the structure again. So in these conditions we can say that the price may increase again, however it can also continue to move down where it was before. For our situation, we have to stay away from the scenario how it can develop on the weekly chart, but what is very important for us is that for the moment we have a strong support area from below and also a strong resistance from above. So this is what we are looking at for the moment. On a weekly chart, we have one weekly candle that closed this long pin bar candle here, very strong bearish sign at this moment. We had another bearish candle and the price is pushing down. So this is adding more value to our scenario that we are looking at during this moment. However, we have to have an open mind when we trade, despite the candles that the chart is showing. From a fundamental perspective, if you saw at the beginning of the video, I had this message here. During the previous week, we had the CPI data, or the inflation data from the US. This indicator rose to 3.4% in December versus 3.1% in November. And this is showing that the inflation rate is growing. But if we are going to interpret this in the current conditions and the speculation that the market is doing right now, everything is about the FOMC interest rate decision that will be during the coming month. And it is expected, the market was speculating with the topic that if this indicator was going to decrease again, the chances were getting higher for the Fed to cut the interest rates. Considering that this indicator increased during this month, it means that probably the Fed is not ready at all to increase the interest rates or to decrease the interest rates, how it is expected. But on the other hand, they may keep on hold for a longer period of time until the Fed will see more price stability. This is very important, and this is what the market is doing this moment. So the market is pushing EURUSD down, considering this indicator and the Fed expectations. So everything that we are reading on websites that they are expecting for the Fed to cut the interest rates on May meeting, as Commerzbank was writing, I think that they are just speculating with this news, because there is nothing to support their idea. However, the price now is moving related to these numbers. So the Fed will keep the interest rates on hold for a longer period of time. Let's break this down on a lower time frame, and what do we have here? On a lower time frame, we can see that we have very strong structure areas. Look at where we have these areas here. When the price came close to this zone, it was required a very strong volume in order to continue moving higher, and later when the price came back down in this area, we can see a big bounce again. So a very strong zone, if the price is going to continue moving down further, will be in this zone again. And this is going to be also a major target for this movement, so a major bearish target for us. this is the first target zone that we are looking at from this perspective. If the price will continue to move down further on this time frame, then we may take another target zone close to this structure zone. Look at how the price tested this area, very strong resist support also in this zone again, and it makes sense that it is going to be a very strong zone that can create the pullback for the bullish movement again. And the very strong zone will be found where it was before, close to 1.05, if we are going to assume that EURUSD will not stop the bearish move. So these are all the targets that we are looking at, but these are also support areas that the price may change direction from this point. So the analysis process will be done step by step also later, but these are the areas that we are looking at here. Let's change this to another time frame, and this is also the analysis that I have shared during the previous time. It was shared on January 11th. As you can see, the price is already moving down, and here we have on this time frame a type of head and shoulder pattern. This is an ugly variation because it is not a clear pattern overall, but as you can see, this is supporting the bearish idea so far. So as long as the price is still holding very strong, and if it will manage to stay below this the neckline of the pattern, then the next movement will be only down from this perspective. So this is what I'm looking at. As a beginning, we found the target areas or the support areas where the price will face the strong support from below, and on the lower side and on the other side we can see that we have also the direction and how the price can move from this perspective. Considering that we have bulls and bears in the market, and probably someone of you is not ready for a bearish movement, probably many of you think that the price will go higher, then you have to wait, because in this scenario we have something very different. Look at this critical point. As you can see, 1.1, this is a very strong area, and also a very strong psychological area that all the market is focused at this moment. So this is making everything, let's say, difficult and clear at the same time, considering that the price didn't manage to increase above 1.1, it is holding below, and this is confirming a bearish movement. On the other hand, if you think that you are bullish on EURUSD, you must wait for the price to break through 1.1 to retest the zone, and later it will continue to grow further. So this is also the part for the bullish scenario. We need the breakout above 1.1, and in this scenario you can target the top of the chart where it was before, close to 1.1130. This is the first target, and also the resistance zone that EURUSD may face in this situation. And if the price will decide to grow further, another very strong resistance will be found at the previous weekly zone when it was tested on July 2023. So this is also another bullish perspective for EURUSD. However, considering all the data and the fundamental perspective, I'm still bearish, and I think that EURUSD should continue moving down further from the pattern that we have, because we are already in a bearish confirmed pattern. So this is overall for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the trading plan that I prepared for you with all of these details. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow if you are new to the channel or if you are old to our channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.